All right, let's talk about something really important. Maybe the most important relationship you'll ever have, the one with yourself. Today, we're going to dive into how you can make your inner world feel like a real home, a place you actually want to be.
Just think about that for a second. There's a skill out there that can literally shape your entire life, but almost nobody ever teaches it to us. I mean, it impacts your confidence, how you show up in relationships, your sense of peace, pretty much everything. So what on earth is it? Well, let's get into it.
Okay, so here it is. The skill is learning to genuinely enjoy your own company. And I don't just mean, being able to tolerate being alone or filling up the time with distractions. It's way more than that. It's about finding this deep, real sense of comfort, of just being content right there with yourself. And what I love here is how this breaks it down. It's not just about being alone. It's about the quality of that time. It's an active thing, right? It means being with yourself steadily, not running away. Being with yourself gently, without all that harsh self-criticism, and attentively, just like you would with someone you really, really care about. So you gotta wonder, right? If this is so important, why are so few of us good at it? And that leads us to a really common thing, our fear of silence. Let's talk about why we have this urge to fill every single quiet moment with noise. And look, this might sound a little intense, but it's true for so many of us. Think about it. The second there's a quiet moment, what do? We grab our phones, we flick on the TV, we pop in some earbuds, basically anything to dodge the silence. But here's the key thing. This isn't some kind of personal failing. It's not a weakness. It's just a skill we haven't practiced. This just lays it out so clearly, doesn't it? On one hand, you've got that frantic state, always buzzing with noise, screens, and distractions. It's like living in a busy train station. And on the other hand, you have this calm, intentional way of being. So which one sounds more like a place you'd want to call home?
Wow. Noise becomes a shield. Busyness becomes armor. I mean, that really hits, right? It's this powerful idea that we use all this external stuff to build a fortress around our inner world. We think we're protecting ourselves, but what if we're actually just locking ourselves out?
Okay, so what if we actually lower that shield? What if we take off the armor? What happens when we push past that fear? Well, that's when we find the real power of stillness. Let's see what's actually waiting for us in the quiet. This is so, so important. We have to completely reframe what solitude is. It's not emptiness. It's not a scary void. It's actually the opposite. It's like finding a room with perfect acoustics where you can finally hear your own voice clearly without all the background noise and static of the world.
All right, so what's the big payoff here? What really changes when you learn how to do this? When you get comfortable just being with you?
And the results are huge. I mean, look at this. You stop needing other people to tell you you're okay all the time. The silence stops being scary. You stop kind of dissolving into your relationships. You start making choices because you want to, not because you're scared of being alone. And this is really the heart of it all. The quality of your inner life determines the quality of your outer one. It's that simple and that profound. If things are chaotic and messy on the inside, your life on the outside is going to reflect that. But if you can build a little peace within, well, you carry that peace with you everywhere you go. Okay, so this all sounds good in theory, right? But how do you actually start? That's what we're getting into now. A super simple, but honestly transformative little exercise you can do. Yep, that's it. It's so simple, it's almost weird, right? Just 2 minutes, no phone, no music, nothing. Just you and your breath. But that last part is key. Stay anyway. Because trust me, every part of you is going to want to bolt. And you really need to hear this. The first few times you try this, your mind is going to freak out. It's going to scream for a distraction. It'll feel fidgety, uncomfortable, maybe even super boring. That is totally 100% normal. Your brain just isn't used to it. Think of it like a muscle you've never worked out before. It's going to be sore at first, but you just got to stick with it. But if you do stick with it, if you can just hang in there through that initial weirdness, you get to the really good part. This is the ultimate reward, and it's where everything connects, how you are with yourself and how you are with everybody else. Because every time you sit for those 2 minutes, you're sending a message to yourself. You're saying, hey, I'm here. I'm not going to run away just because it's quiet. You're literally building self-trust. You're becoming your own best friend. And what's amazing is that when you can rely on yourself, you become so much more capable of truly loving other people.
And that's the beautiful shift that happens. People who are really comfortable with themselves, they don't cling to others. They don't need someone to rescue them. They love from a place of fullness, of having enough within themselves, not from a place of fear or emptiness.
Let's just sit with this for a second, because it's such a powerful idea. Think about it. Before any house you live in, before any city you call home, the very first home you ever have is your own mind, your own inner life. That's the one place you live in, 24/7.
So, the question is, what kind of home are you building in there? Is it noisy and chaotic, or is it warm and steady, a place you actually like to be? You have the power to make it that way. And that little 2-minute practice, that's just you laying the very first brick.